Do you ever get that feeling that you just never have enough games to play? Yeah, I get that all the time. So I think it's time that I probably go back to one of my favourite retro game shops in Swindon and find some new games to play. So I'm finally back home and I'm really excited with all the games that I got. I got about 5 or 6 in total, and although we didn't get loads, we decided to focus on sort of our Holy Grail games. So we decided to get games that are quite pricey, but ones that we've been after for quite a while. So some of them are very pricey, and like I said, they're a bit more rarer, so I'm really excited that I finally got them. So let's show you what I have. So first off, I thought I'd start with the slightly more common one. So I decided to finally get Zoop. I know absolutely nothing about this, but it looks absolutely crazy 90s style. Kind of looks like it's been made in paint almost, but yeah, as you can see, it's sort of like this crazy multicolored level. It kind of looks like it's a bit like Choo Choo Rocket on the Dreamcast, if you've ever played that. But yeah, it looks interesting. It only costs £10. It's not in like amazing condition, but to be honest, because it's a cheaper game, I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, I'm excited to give this one a play. Then I also got Dune for the PlayStation 1. Now this one wasn't too pricey, this is more of like a strategy style game, and yeah, it looks really cool. I think it's more like Civilization, that kind of style game, but it looks really interesting, and I love Dune. I love the lore and the franchise of Dune and all the films and the book, so it would definitely be a really good one to play. It even came in a proper case, so it's in really good condition, which is always really exciting. So yeah. And on the Dreamcast, I got Crazy Taxi 2 finally. So I'm going to get the Crazy Taxi 1 for the Dreamcast as well. I do have it on the PlayStation 2, but I would like to have it on the Dreamcast so that I can, you know, compare how they play and maybe do a little side-by-side comparison, which I think is also really cool. But yeah, I finally got Crazy Taxi 2. I don't know how good it is compared to the original, but I love Crazy Taxi 1. Love playing it in arcades as well, but it's also really great on consoles. So I'm very excited to play this finally. I also decided to finally get Fatal Fury. Now this has been on my list for a while. It's a fighting style game, very similar to kind of Streets of Rage and Street Fighter. It's kind of got those similar feel to it, but Fatal Fury is quite an interesting franchise. I think it's a bit more slightly on the realistic side, a bit more like Streets of Rage, but I really like the style of it. I think the cover is absolutely amazing. It's a really cool looking game. I've played it in arcades and it was a super fun fighter game. This one was about £30, so it wasn't actually too bad price wise, and it's in really great condition as well. So yeah, very happy to finally have this in the collection. Now, last but not least is my #1 Holy Grail game that's been on my list forever since I've had the Dreamcast, and I haven't got it because it's incredibly expensive, but I finally have it, and that is Skies of Arcadia. So yeah, obviously it's a classic RPG, it's very well loved, it's one that's really hard to get your hands on, it's not around everywhere, like I said, it's a bit rarer and it tends to be quite pricey, and I'm so happy to finally have it, especially for the Dreamcast. You can get it on the GameCube as well. I think price wise they're about the same, but yeah, I am super excited to have this and finally play it. I'm kind of expecting it to feel a little bit like Grandia 2, which I've really been enjoying playing on the Dreamcast as well. But the graphics look like they're a little bit more detailed than Grandia 2, so I'm really excited. It looks like a super vibrant, fun game. I've been told there's lots of gameplay in it and you can have hours and hours of fun with it, so I'm very excited to finally have this in my collection. And yeah, been wanting it for so long, and it's so nice to actually finally have it. So Fatal Fury looks pretty great, as you can see. It's got the tag on it, and yeah, it just looks really great, and I love the colours on this front. It's such an awesome cover style. So cool. And you can see on the back, there you go, there's a sticker from the shop. Yeah, like I said, this one cost me £30. Has the manual too. Cartridge looks great. And then the manual is got a few scuffs. This is in there to stop it from smelling. But yeah, I'm really pleased. I mean, £30 really not bad for a Mega Drive with the manual, so yeah, it's pretty good. Next up is Zoop. As you can see, it's got a few scuffs on the actual cover itself, but again, it wasn't a super expensive game, so I don't mind. The case is in pretty good condition though, so yeah, that's good. As you can see, it's a very vibrant looking game. I think it's quite puzzly, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see what it's like. On the inside, you have the cartridge, which, as you can see, it's kind of coming off the sticker a little bit, but that's okay. We can stick that back down. But it does have a manual, so that's always handy. I feel like this is the kind of game that you definitely need to have a manual on, because otherwise you will not be able to figure out the game. And the manual looks really good actually, it hardly looks like it's been used at all. Now for Dune. As you can see, it's got this great protector case on it, which I don't really see that often. Looks like a very fun game. Let's have a look inside. The only thing I don't like about these cases is they're always really hard to open. There we go. Oh, look at that. That looks great. Got a tiny scuff there, but nothing too bad. And it's actually from Command & Conquer, not Civilization, so my bad. I got games confused. Yeah, it looks really fun. And it has all the inserts in there. Really great condition. I mean, look how shiny and unscuffed that manual is. And then you've got the disc there. Love this orange colour, it looks great. Next up we have Crazy Taxi 2. I love that it's got this sticker on the front. Those days when you used to get offers with cell phones and stuff. Very cool, but it looks really great condition. This one was about £30-ish. So not super cheap, but not too bad at all. It looks very similar to the original Crazy Taxi, so I'm expecting it to be similar. And you got the disc in there. And then you have a nice looking manual in the back. The manual looks really great. It's lovely and chunky. I do love all the character designs as well of the characters in there. And I love when they still have all the original inserts of all the advertisements. There's just something really cool about it. New games in 2001. Of course, it's got Sonic Adventure. 18-Wheeler is a great game as well. I really enjoy that game. Fighting Vipers, Crazy Taxi. Fantasy Star Online, which is one I keep meaning to add to the collection, but I know it's not got a lot of offline options. But yeah, it's a good way of finding other games as well if you don't know quite what to look for next. And then last but not least, Skies of Arcadia. There is so much going on in that cover. I love the art style though. It looks so cool. You can see why it kind of reminds me of Grandia quite a lot, but whether it plays anything like Grandia, I have no idea. But it does look super fun. You can see what I mean about it looking super vibrant. But yeah, the case is in good condition. We'll have a look inside. Now this has 2 discs, so I'm guessing that means it's going to be a very chunky game. There's disc 2. I like that it's different colours as well, so you can definitely see. And there is the manual. Manual looks in really, really good condition. Again, looks like it's not even really been flicked through much at all. Nothing too interesting in there, just your standard how to play manual. Yeah, so happy with this. I'm so excited to actually play it. It will be next on my list to play as soon as I finish Grandia 2, I think. Yeah, so happy with this one. 2 games I didn't mention is we went to CEX afterwards and I got 2 Kirby games because I'm really into Kirby at the moment. I recently played Forgotten Land. Super fun games and yeah, very excited to play them. And also get some use out of my 3DS again. Yeah, as you can see, nothing interesting in there, just the cartridge. Yeah, very excited to play this one. And I also got Kirby Battle Royale. Looks pretty standard as well, but yeah, looks super cute. Love Kirby. And again, just the cartridge inside, but yeah. So happy to add more Kirby games to my collection, and I feel like this is going to become a habit of me buying all the Kirby games. So that concludes the video. Let me know down in the comments if you've played any of the games that I've picked up and what you thought of them, and what should I add next to the collection, what should I keep an eye out on, because I always love hearing your suggestions. I always find out random games that I've never heard of before from you guys, so definitely let me know if there's anything else that I should be looking for and keep an eye out for. But in the meantime, don't forget to follow me on social media so you can keep up to date with all my videos and all the content that I am bringing out. But thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!